Have you ever found yourself wanting to explore new horizons, but the grip of anxiety over the unfamiliar held you back? It could be a simple social gathering or a significant interview. The feeling of being rooted to the spot, as if your feet were encased in ice, makes you contemplate staying home to avoid confronting your anxiety. If you've experienced this, then this story is tailor-made for you. In a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills, there resided a young man named Koji. Koji was a gentle soul admired by his fellow villagers for his kindness and compassion. However, beneath his calm exterior, he harbored a profound fear that plagued his existence, a fear of the unknown. This fear was so all-encompassing that it confined Koji to the familiar boundaries of the village. He dared not venture beyond its edges, for the world outside was a labyrinth of uncertainties, a territory he was terrified to explore. It was as if an invisible gate constructed by his own apprehensions had enclosed his life, preventing him from embracing the mysteries of the world. In the quaint village where Koji lived, his family's disappointment in him was no secret. As time passed, their disappointment turned into frustration and sometimes even anger. Koji's father, a respected figure in the village, couldn't understand why his son lacked the courage to face the world. His mother, who had envisioned her son discovering new horizons, felt a sense of helplessness. The village community was not oblivious to Koji's fears either. Koji became the subject of ridicule and mockery. Villagers would whisper behind his back. One day, a wise traveler named Master Hoshin arrived in the village, drawn by tales of Koji's peculiar fear. Master Hoshin was renowned for his profound wisdom and his relentless pursuit of truth. Hearing of the young man's predicament, he decided to offer his guidance to help Koji overcome his fear. Koji, curious and desperate to break free from the shackles of his anxiety, approached the traveler. He bared his soul, confessing the limitations he had placed on his own life. He spoke of the invisible gate that had held him captive for so long. Master Hoshin listened attentively, his eyes filled with empathy. After Koji had finished pouring out his heart, Master Hoshin said, "I can guide you through this gate, but the journey will be arduous, and you must be willing to confront your deepest fears." Koji hesitated, aware that he stood at the threshold of a life-altering decision. He knew that he had to break free from the cage he had created around himself. After a moment of contemplation, he resolved to accept Master Hoshin's challenge. The next morning, under the gentle light of dawn, Master Hoshin took Koji to the base of a nearby hill. In his hands he held a blindfold. He presented it to Koji and said, "Put this on. With it, you will embark on a transformative journey to dismantle the gate that has bound you." Koji, his heart heavy with trepidation, secured the blindfold over his eyes. He could no longer see the world around him. Every step he took was a leap into the abyss of the unknown. Master Hoshin became his guide, leading him up the hill, step by cautious step. They ascended to the hill's summit, and it was here that Master Hoshin commanded Koji to remove the blindfold. As Koji obeyed, his eyes fell upon a breathtaking panorama. The world stretched out before him, vast and untamed, a world he had never witnessed before. Koji's fear began to dissipate as he gazed upon the boundless expanse before him. Master Hoshin watched with pride and stated, "Koji, with courage and openness, you've shattered the illusory gate that held you captive. The world is not a place of fear, but of wonder and adventure. By embracing the unknown, you can transcend the limitations you've imposed on yourself." As time passed, Koji's fear continued to diminish. He explored the hills, ventured deep into the enigmatic forests, and journeyed far beyond the village's borders. With each new experience, his world expanded, and his heart grew lighter. Koji came to realize that the Gateless Gate was a creation of his own mind, a self-imposed limitation that he had the power to break. He had learned that by confronting his fears and embracing the mysteries of the world, he could unlock the infinite potential within himself. He became renowned as a fearless explorer, a living testament to Master Hoshin's teachings. Koji understood that the Gateless Gate was an illusion, a construct of the mind. The world beyond was an endless adventure waiting to be discovered and cherished. Koji's journey to overcome his fears was not just a battle against his own anxiety, but also an attempt to silence the doubters and naysayers who had shrouded him in their skepticism. It was a journey that would lead him to shatter the illusion of his self-imposed limitations, proving to himself and his community that he could indeed embrace the unknown. As he traversed life's winding paths, Koji shared his wisdom with others, reminding them that the Gateless Gate was but a creation of the mind. He became an advocate for fearlessness and an advocate for living a life unburdened by self-imposed limitations. In his story, he carried the profound message that the world beyond the gate was a realm of limitless opportunities and untold adventures, awaiting those brave enough to explore it. Please subscribe our channel to get more insightful life lessons like this. Goodbye.